Do you ever have those moments where you're like, this is why we full-time RV? This is why we travel the country? This is one of them right here. I mean, just look at this view. So somehow this nature trail turned into walking city streets. I don't know how that happened. Today we are exploring the Tusi Hut National Monument in Clarkdale, Arizona.
Once we left, we headed up the scary, windy hill to Jerome, Arizona. Jerome is a small but cute little town that's famous for its mining history. You can still see and appreciate the small town vibes. It's also known as being an extremely haunted town. So if that's your thing, it's well worth a visit. The drive up and back down can be a little scary with a dually, but the views from up top are incredible. Sedona, Arizona is a 40-minute drive from the campground we were staying at, which was the Thousand Trails Verde Valley. The entire drive is beautiful. You can see the red rocks from Sedona as you get closer and closer and feel like you're entering a different planet. We started off our hiking adventures in Sedona by walking the Slim Shady Loop at the Yavapai Vista. It's like a mermaid laying on its side. Okay, so that first big one is like it's her head, and then like her shoulder, okay, on her side.
See
and
that?
Then dips down like the stomach, the side area, the waist, and then like the leg, the side of the leg, the bum, and then it dips down as like the
a tail. I can see that. That looks pretty cool.
See that?
I'll take a picture of that.
You see it?
Yeah. Our like third hike of the day or something like that. We are on the Sugar Loaf Loop Trail, but we've taken the Teacup Trail because it is not as steep going up, and it'll be more steep on our way down, but it's easier coming down than going up. So far, kids are doing well. Do you ever have those moments where you're like, This is why we full-time RV. This is why we travel the country. This is one of them right here. I mean, just look at this view. That's it for hiking in Sedona for today, but we'll be back, so continue watching. All right, today we are at Red Rock State Park in Sedona for Earth Day celebrations and some hiking.
She's in shed, so she can't be held by everybody, but she can be pet. And that's why her eyes are kind of that gray-blue color, because she's getting ready to shed. Or she actually has started to shed.
Her tongue, she's trying to smell. What's her name?
Daphne.
How does she feel? She's all be gentle, be gentle.
Don't touch anything else.
Goodness, it has so hard. This thing has so hard. Oh, look in here. It's your favorite.
People also don't know, this animal is venomous. So why am I able to hold this animal like this and take him out? Yes. Gila monsters spend 90% of their time underground inside of burrows. So even where they are common, they can be hard to see. If you guys want.
Okay, you have to hold it with two hands. Okay,
No.
just pet it then, that's fine. You don't have to hold it.
You gotta be careful.
I have scissors on my arm.
To go in your arm.
Oh.
Ooh, poop in the face! You want to try a little closer? She's bold.
Close.
Not making it easy on herself.
There you go.
So if you come up a little closer when we get outside, his beak is starting to get a little long, so we're due for a beak trim next week. All the feathers. I've got some of his feathers out at the table. You can take a look at them.
Is that a nibble or a real bite?
Oh, he tries to bite me, but like I said, it's his claws. You guys.
Red Rock State Park.
Habitat and wildlife.
And wildlife.
Today we went to Red Rock State Park in Sedona, Arizona, and it's actually Earth Day. So they had a big celebration there with a bunch of booths and activities for kids. And we got a miniature hummingbird feeder as a souvenir. So we're going to make some, what?
Sugar water for them to eat.
Put it over here on one of these.
So there was this little booth at the Red Rock State Park Earth celebration, and then you got to plant your own seeds. So if you've ever heard of the Three Sisters, squash, beans, and corn, there are some beans, but it's a little red. And if you don't, you can try to research it, but here we have squash and corn. The beans drying.
All right, so we are hiking a Little Horse Trail, just a couple miles away from Bell Rock and Courthouse Butte, that we wanted to hike because we can't find any parking anywhere. And if Sedona is known for just hiking, why are there just not more spots to park in Sedona? It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's not a good way to start your day when you drive around for 45 minutes trying to find a parking spot. And then you find one, but it's not the trail you wanted to go.
But at least we can still see beautiful scenery, and
yeah,
the road noise kind of kills it a little bit with like the main road being right there. But we're in the outdoors, we're hiking, we're getting out there, and we're seeing beautiful things like this.
How long do we think these walking sticks are going to entertain them?
20 hours.
20 hours.
Views are stunning. And I'm not just talking about my wife either. Those views, pretty damn good. So we started on the Little Horse Trail, but then we ended up taking the Baby Bell pathway, and it was about a mile and a half, mile and a quarter out, and then a mile and a half back. So we're looking at maybe even less than that, 2 miles in total right now. Still got a little bit further to go. Kids are a little tired, but they're doing good. We're almost back. We now decided to make a little pit stop, if you will, at Dead Horse Ranch State Park near Cottonwood. There's not a ton to do here, but there's about a total of a 2-mile hike around these 3 different lagoons here. So we are going to just see if we see anything while walking around here. It is $7 per vehicle to get in. If you can't hear any of this, I'm sorry. It is super windy. It is about to rain here in this area, which I don't think is supposed to happen at this time of year, but let's see how much of this we can get in before it starts to rain. The trails here definitely are not anything compared to the beautiful red rock that you're going to see in Sedona, but we did just see a bald eagle. So for us, anytime we see a bald eagle on a hike, on a trail, it's always a win. It always makes it worth it. So that is eagle number 1 right there. And then down here is eagle number 2 right there.
Candle shop, and they made these things made out of wax that we can use as crayons. So there's that one, and this one, and here is
This cute little candle shop had the man right there in the front making the wax candles right there with the different colors, and he was carving them to make different designs. And he was so nice, he had these extra pieces that where the wax would drip off, and he cut them off of the candle, and he said that the girls can take some and use these at home as crayons. Pretty cool.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.